Today's lesson is using input for strings of characters. So in this situation, we will be using the string or either the char with the size data type. So as what we have learned in our previous lesson, to input values into the system, we need to use the word cin followed with the symbol greater than 2 times. But this one is only applicable for integer data type, decimal data type, or either a single character data type, which is char. Now let's say, for example, now we are going to input a string of characters, for example, your name. So I will put the name after the word cin. Because it is a string of characters, I will declare my name as string first. Okay, before you see your output, let's put some clear instructions so that the user know what to enter. We'll be using cout. Now let's try and run our program. You can see here, now you can enter your name using the keyboard. Let's try with one name. So I have entered here the name John Master. There's no problem here when you press enter because you only want the user to enter their name. Let's see if you want to ask the user to enter their name and at the same time you want the name to be displayed again. So here I will write in my program another cout for me to display the name that the user have entered just now. So we just put your name is and call back the name that we have entered above. So this one I already explained in our previous lesson. Let's try and run the output. Now let's try to enter the name again. Enter your name. Let's say I put John Master. When I press enter, see what happened. You can see here that your name is John and master is not being displayed here. This is what happened when you use the cin statement. The cin statement cannot read the word after the space here, which is John, and then there's a space here and master. So whatever word after the space here cannot be read by the compiler. To solve this problem, what you need to do here is you need to add the word getLine. GetLine enables the compiler to read the word after the space. So where can we put the word getLine here? You must put the word getLine before you write the word cin. So this is the syntax to use the word getLine. Okay. Put getLine in a bracket, you write the word cin and your variable name. Put a semicolon at the end. So what is the function of the getLine? To read word after space. Okay, once you have written the word getLine here, you can just remove the cin here. Because this one has the same function as the normal cin, but this one is specifically a syntax for cin for a data type string. So let's try to run our program now. Okay, we use the same name, for example, John Master. When I press enter, you can see that the name appears as John Master. So this is the function of getLine to read the word after the space. Okay, let's try with another example using the data type char. So just now we used the data type string. Now I'll change the string to data type char. Char name, and because we want to read a string of characters, we need to put a size here. So the size that we need to we put here should be the maximum size of the name that you are going to enter. Let's say 50. Still using the word getLine, but then the syntax is a little bit different, which is cin.getLine. In bracket will be the variable name and the size. So this is a little bit different compared to the first one. cin.getLine in bracket will be the name and the size. Now let's try to run our program. We try to put the same name, John Master, and press enter to see the output. Now you can see here that the John Master will appear because the getLine enables the compiler to read the word after the space. Now, let's try another example. For example, normally after you have entered the name, you want the user to enter their age. So let's declare the age as integer. Ask the user to enter their age after the name. Then display the name and also the age. So, in this example, we ask the user to enter the name and their age, and at the same time, we want it to be displayed, the name and the age together. Let's try to run the program. So enter the name, press enter to go to the age. Let's say enter the age. And to see both output, just press enter. It will display the name and the age. Okay, we will not have any problem when there is no other input before the string. But let's say in other situation, let's say you want to input a value before you input the string. So in this situation, let's say I change the age to the top of the name. So instead of I enter the name, the age after the name, I will enter the age before I enter the name. Now let's see what happened. First, I enter the age. Then you can see that once you press enter after you enter the age, the name will be skipped by the compiler. In this situation, you cannot even enter the name and see the results for both name and age here. This problem happened because between the age and the name here, there is another space, but the space now happened between lines, between the first line and the second line. Now, to solve this problem, we will use another syntax here, which is, before I use the word getLine, I will put the word cin ws. So this syntax enables the compiler to read the output between lines. Cin ws means cin white space. It enables the compiler to read the word after each line. Let's try to run the program. Now you can see here, you can enter the name after the age, and when you press enter, both the name and the age will be displayed. For string data type also, you can use the same syntax as this one, cinws, to enable the compiler to read the word in between lines. So as a conclusion here, what you can see is for both string and char data type, the word getLine is very important in order for the compiler to read the word after the space in the same line. While to enable the compiler to read the space, the word after the space in different line, we can use the word cinws. I hope you understand my lesson today. Thank you. Bye.